Well, welcome back to another stream. Yeah, I just kind of reviewed a, a video that got taken down. It was the live stream of the Dust Bloods that I did earlier. Um, I don't even think, like, if I wanted to recover the video, I don't think I could. I might be wrong on that, but no, video's deleted. I didn't even initiate that. Um, and you had to do like copyright strike school, which is just answering it. Well, I don't know if you actually have to actually watch the video, but it's like 3 minutes long, and then you answer like 4 questions. It's really simple. Anyways, I don't think that's gonna affect other streams. I could be wrong. It could impact my reach. I don't really care too much about that. But I guess quick thoughts on Dustbloods, my experience. Despite, the copyright strike, I knew that that was a real possibility, so I streamed knowing that. This did not catch me off guard. And so I accept the consequences of that. My fault. No one's fault but my own. So... yep. Oops. Just click something I didn't want to. But the game itself, the game is it's a pretty deep system. So much so that I would probably want to look at like a guide, at least on how to kind of optimally play. Like it's that involved. But, what I played, I really liked. Like I said, it's a pretty in-depth system. So, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's great to have a game that has a pretty in-depth system, and then it's got some PvP. It's actually not heavy PvP for the most part until the very end. And it's super fast-paced, like... at the end especially. Now, getting all the way to the final round, that's not super fast. So, but I guess if you're bad, you lose early and stuff like that. Anyways, liked it. I don't know if I will get the game. It really depends kind of on the price. And if, depending on the monetization structure, maybe they do like, season passes and stuff like that. And I'm not too interested in that kind of stuff. So if they do something like that, I don't know how much I'll be interested in that. Anyways, I did some off-stream grinding because I wanted to get some of these affinity chart skills, which took me about like maybe 2 hours or so. So, yep, I just did some grinding. Just kind of progress the story. Like I said, 2 hours of grinding. I mean, how intriguing is that? Not really, It's fine for me because I'm actually playing the game. But, if you're watching, it's not that great. It's not that, So, I'm just going to go on with the story. I did do some quests. So, and I accidentally did this. This is like a side quest, but it's actually technically a main quest. I accidentally, stumbled upon the character and it kind of just auto started the quest. So, it's not really that important. Like you're looking for a sister and stuff, so nothing too crazy. Okay, let's see. I don't think I can. Yeah, I've just got to walk to there. That's fine. Like I said, my reach will probably be limited. My strike will be removed sometime in November. It's like 90 days. Like I said, I totally accept the consequences. And they may remove these strikes earlier, like whenever the game releases. It's very possible they do that. I don't know. I thought the game looked gorgeous, like for Dustbloods, that is. Art direction, insanely good. Insanely good. I don't know the exact resolution and frame rate and all that, but it might be 1080p. It might be slightly higher. you know, I didn't do a digital foundry analysis or anything like that, and the frame rate is, some people are saying it goes up to 40. I don't think that's true. I think it's over 40. I think it's somewhere between 40 and 60 FPS, and there's a 120 hertz mode you can activate. And if you have a monitor that does 120 hertz, it makes the game look a lot more fluid. Like, so if you had a 60 hertz monitor or TV, the frame delivery will be kind of messed up when it comes to like 40 hertz games. So anyways, long story short, I liked what I saw. It's the only Souls game I played is Elden Ring. Well, if you call that a Souls game. I guess most people probably would. I've not beaten Elden Ring, but I put in quite a bit of hours. I could check my Steam actually. And yeah, I do have it on Steam, so that will I probably won't get it on Switch 2 unless it goes on discount. Yes, I know Elden Ring does not typically go on discount. I have about 60 hours in Elden Ring. I know it doesn't typically go on discount and all that, but it is a key card release, so maybe they overstock at a store and they go put it on discount. I know it'll sell like crazy. Elden Ring sells really well. I think it's their best-selling game from FromSoft. I could be wrong on that, but it's one of their best-selling games. I know that. So it could sell really well at retail, but maybe there's, you know, a place kind of in the middle of nowhere, you know, overstocked or whatever, and they put it on a slight discount. It comes with the DLC, so the key card will come with a DLC. I want to say it's an $80 game, but you know that's fine. I mean, if it goes on discount at retail, that really doesn't matter. But yeah. Anyways, like I said, I did not beat Elden Ring, so I would only really get it on Switch 2 if it was on discount. And even then, really, I would really want a cross-play if it connects to like my PC save. I would really like that. It'd be really hard to get back into it from start, but you know, it is what it is. So back to Xenoblade 2, Torna, and the Golden Country. So it looks like we found his sister. I didn't try to over level or anything. I just tried to do the bare minimum of grinding. I didn't try to go overboard or anything like that. I don't know how I missed this treasure trove from before. Okay, hold on a second. He must be on the ship. Yeah, I'm going the wrong direction. I don't know the exact level cutoff. It's clearly not 7. Might be 8. Where I don't get aggro. Yeah, so this is the boy that I ran into for the quest. And these are Gormati, if you didn't know already. That's their race. Again, very much like this game, you really have to pay attention to Mithra, her character. I won. Okay, hold on. Let's wait to see what they say. No, it's like 400, 500 years into the past from Xenoblade 2. So yeah, this game is like 400 to 500 years, somewhere in that range, in the past of the events of Xenoblade 2. So obviously, the normal characters, anyone that's not a Blade, they are not in Xenoblade 2 because obviously they would be too old to be around. Yeah, only the Blades will return. Yeah, sorry. So any of the main casts that are not Blades, do not expect to see them in Xenoblade 2. This is a prequel by almost like half a century, so, or it's not half a millennia.
I'm afraid I have important news that I need to impart to Adam.
Oh, yes?
It's about the militia.
The who now?
I've been gathering an army in Uriah. People who've lost homes, families. People who'll make a stand against Malos.
Well, according to intelligence we received, they have departed from Uriah now.
What? Why? Malos' whereabouts are still unclear.
It seems that Uriah has conscripted them all. It's now a special regiment of the Urian Self-Defense Forces.
I thought I'd sorted this all out with the Urian King.
At His Majesty's behest, we have ascertained the position of the moving troops. They are heading to Torna as we speak.
We have established communications, so you can send word at any time.
When they get to Torna, tell them to go to a letter.
As you say.
Oh, okay. So these are these like very few opportunities where you can like talk to your party members. I wish Mithra had something more interesting to say though. Okay, so I guess Adam is down this hall.
That wasn't like you.
Huh. You think so?
Yes. I thought you always know what to do. You're never lost.
I wish that really were the case. To tell the truth, I'm always worrying. Ever since I became Mithra's driver, anyway.
It didn't seem that way at all.
Power lends one an air of capability. Even more so when it comes to the Aegis. When we first met, we could have burnt you to pieces. Though fortunately, we avoided that thanks to Jin.
Is that why you were away from the militia?
As I am not in full control of Mithra's power. Scores of soldiers could die by my hand. I was frightened. This cataclysm Malos caused, it's likely all because Questa Amalthus was unable to control him. And if that's true, then perhaps I too.
I think she's well aware. Just not so comfortable saying it.
That's your analysis.
Well, I have been with Jin, the paragon of Torna, for 17 years. I can roughly tell how much of their strength the blade is using just by watching them. She's making sure you... No, she's holding herself back to make sure she doesn't go that way. Deep down, she's very kind.
You think? That still means I'm just not man enough.
Don't think that way. You'll get used to it little by little. I was the same.
If only time would slow down and afford me the chance.
Yeah.
So yeah, constantly think about some of these characters, like especially Laura and especially Mithra, and think about how that impacts the story of Xenoblade 2. Well, really the characters of Xenoblade 2.
Ah, the first rays of the morning sun. And just like that, all the nightmares...
Again, keep in mind, you know, this is almost like 500 years in the past of Xenoblade 2.
Aren't we in
Nature makes a fine ally.
So just like keep that constantly in mind. Keep in mind these little character arcs. And we're good to set off. We'll have more affinity stuff to gain. So yeah, we were in Torna at the start of the game, just so you know. We were just in an area that doesn't directly connect to this area. If you look, we were in the Lysaria, yeah. We were in the Lysaria region earlier, and now we're in the Alita region. And the second area where we're at was in Gormott. I should probably save. So yeah, I think in the future, I will probably do all the grinding off screen. I think it works better for flow of the game.
Witness my irresistible force.
I could stream all the grinding and stuff like that, but like, you know, unless I had like unless I had like a bunch of people to talk to at the same time, like, you know, there would be something, you know, kind of interesting going on. But at this point in time, it's like, no, there's nothing really going on. So there's, yeah, no real reason to stream a lot of the grinding. If you want to see what some of the grinding looks like, maybe the first few streams I include some of it, and so it's not really like I just don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth someone's time to like sit through and just kind of watch me kill a monster over and over again just to kind of meet some certain conditions to upgrade a character. It's like, yeah, you could watch it, but it's not super interesting.
Ahoy! Miss me?
Lord Adam. Lord Adam's finally come back.
Welcome back, Lord Adam.
The Orions are like that blue guy,
Someone's got himself a bit of a fan club.
and I don't know what this.
That's why he decided to take action. To wield that love for good.
The females, I can't
By the way,
really describe the
Adam
skin
gave the
color
order
too
to
well.
meet in this place specifically, right? What's so special about it?
This land is Adam's domain. Look, that over there is his manor.
If they pan back to her, I'll explain it better.
Certainly fit for a prince.
It could stand to be bigger. And, you know, not in the middle of nowhere.
Are you completely incapable of saying something without sarcasm?
Sorry, it's just how I am. I don't really think I can help it.
She's right, though. It is quite away from the capital.
He is far too esteemed for his own good. Fourth in line to the throne.
So the one that's got that kind of that almost light goldish skin color.
Quite strained as a result, I hear.
Really? I suppose even princes have problems.
That would be a female Orion there, with the blue hair. Yeah. And so the Orions are also another race. They kind of almost resemble. They have some like sea creature almost like aesthetics to their design. Kind of the best way to describe them. So, anyways, Or I don't think we go to Araya in this game. I legit forget all the areas we go to. So I'll be in for a surprise when I see them.
We're such saps.
I did try to boot up a New Game Plus of this, and I struggled so hard to know what was even going on, so I feel like I could dive into that New Game Plus right now and know what to do. Okay, so this... Oh, hold on a second. This is an Orion right here. This is Gormati. Both are Gormati here. This will be a human. I don't know if they have a... See, in Xenoblade 1, they're called Homs for humans, but I don't think they have a race other than human in this game. These are... Oh, this one's putting me on the spot. I want to say this is Orion. See, that's why it gets tricky. I think they're both Orions. This is why it gets really tricky. Because they look... They're different, like, they look pretty different, but at the same time, I think they're the same race. There's different variants. These are also both Orion. Yeah, so... You can kind of see, like, you know, some of the sea... Almost, like, sea creature-ish, like, features. Like, they got scales and stuff. I forgot you moved the camera like that. Okay, if I fall off, I just fall into the void and die. So, these green barrels are part of a quest, if you haven't, I guess, been paying attention. I didn't even really remember it all that well, so... I don't blame anybody. It's mainly the red pollen orbs I need to get. Okay, I'm now interested in what the Xenoblade Cloud Sea tech is. There was something about it. There was something very specific about it. The physics of it. Oh man, I thought the wiki would cover it. There was like like the making of... Oh man. Okay, so it's legitimately a type of ray tracing. Okay. It is a very basic form of it. It is not like your typical ray tracing. Okay. So this was running again on the Switch 1. And yeah, it was using a form of ray tracing. Again, not anywhere like near like what you would think of with like a you know, an RTX graphics card or something like that. But just so you know, there is a form of ray tracing kind of going on with the Cloud Sea. That's how it kind of works, and it's really hard to explain it. Trying to look into the ray tracing part. Okay, people are saying, and I could be wrong, but there was ray tracing to like render but bake in the effects. It's very complicated, and maybe I don't want to get too into it. But they absolutely did use, and like I said, it's not like the ray tracing you would say like with a RTX card or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think they rendered the effect and then baked it in. That makes a lot of sense. It's like, if you look into it, it's like there's a Famitsu interview. It's really interesting. You know, historically, there are a lot of games in the past that have used legitimate ray tracing to bake in these graphical effects, especially on environments that are not changing. But we have a day-night cycle, so the environment is changing here, and maybe they rendered all of that. I don't know. But like Sonic Unleashed, very famously, has really insane baked-in textures. They look so good. That game looks way too good to be running on a 360. And if you play the oh gosh, what is it called? What is it called? Oh, it's not that old. The Recomp, the Sonic Unleashed Recomp. It looks insane. You can run it at like 4K, like 200 FPS on like a mid-tier build, and it looks insane.
My favorite part.
Like, so that just kind of explains like
My favorite part.
like why it looks so good on a 360, basically.
What have we got?
Baked-in graphics, highly underrated today. I think more games need to go that way. I think they need to stop relying on like these lighting engines that are like, oh, let's use Lumen, let's use, you know, ray tracing, and it's like stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, just turn it on with every game. And it's like, can we like go back? Can we use some baked-in lighting and man, I wish I knew all the terminology. And it doesn't have to be fully baked in, but like even basic dynamic lighting, like stuff like that, like all of it looks fine, and it's like, why have we gone away from that? It's like now we're like crippling like what the capabilities of our hardware is capable of, just to like cut corners. And there's some rendering techniques that genuinely look good if you have the tech for it, with the scope that you're looking at, but it's like a lot of the times it's not really worth it, in my opinion. So yeah, we're about to go into the new area. I don't know at what point will I start to kind of hit like a grinding wall. You can kind of hit them pretty fast, which is a little unfortunate. I wish it wasn't really like that, but I want to say that this sword would be better. But odds are I can find that chip that are in that shop. And a lot of these items you can find them from drops, so you really don't buy too much in these games as an RPG that's kind of actually uncommon. We'll accept these quests and see kind of what happens.
Let's get down to business. This came out very well. 3, 2, 1, and we're done.
There. A cologne to covet.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by like the art direction of Xenoblade 2. It holds up so well. These graphical updates have just done so many favors to the art direction that this game had. It's so unfortunate that the original release had to like heavily lower the resolution.
I can still improve. I have to.
And I want to say it mostly held a stable 30 FPS, but I don't recall it being absolutely perfect. I don't recall it being absolutely perfect. So this game looks just incredible. Like from what I recall, it looks incredible. I do know that the Torna upgrades are purely graphical. From what I can tell, they didn't do any of like the heart. Well, does Xenoblade 2 have heart to hearts? I don't know. They didn't have extra voiced conversations or anything like that. So in Torna, that is. I think Xenoblade 2 got more stuff. I think it did. This thing attack me? Okay, it will attack me. Yeah, it looks dumb enough to attack me. Alright. Alright, so we probably, yeah, we won't get to show off the combo. That's sad. The combos are really fun to use. They get really cool effects. Let's go find an enemy that will let me combo it. Elemental combo. That might be a unique monster out there. It looks big enough. So uniques, you don't want to really go above your level. That's risky. Well, definitely not a 38. Oh yeah, we can probably do it on one of these. Oh. I think the combo goes away once you kill the enemy. sadly... Yeah, I think if my copyright strike indicates anything, I've gotten 0 viewers while live streaming, so yeah, I think it does limit my reach. Now, I'm not saying that's 100% attributed to that. Oh, let's go fight these things. I forgot about these totems. This is like unique to Xenoblade 2, if I recall. I don't think this is in 3. Or X, but Xenoblade 2 was created after X. I might let myself fall. Oh, it was. There we go. If Bridget can revive one of us. I need Bridget to revive one of us. No! I didn't mean to switch. No! Okay. That's okay. Oh yeah, we gotta go down that path if we want to get whatever the treasure chest is there. If they launch me off the side of the edge... So yeah, if you do like launch with any elemental combo, everything just dies. Oh, can we get it? Yeah, there we go. The grinding paid off. Hopefully, Xenoblade Genesis has less of these upscaling artifacts. I noticed them on these games. A little unfortunate, but at the end of the day, they look significantly better. They look so bad on the original releases. It's so bad. Like even with the artifacts, they look way better. It's bad, man. Dang, where are we going? Oh, can we get into death range? Oh, I didn't launch him. There we go. All right, Bridget, revive me! Revive me! Yes, let's go! Come on, get to me! Yes! All right, we needed that. Alright, can I kill myself again? I'm not joking, I need this. I unironically need this. Okay, I think we got what we needed though. I'm not crazy, I needed to fall in battle. And I needed Bridget to revive me, specifically. Woo! Yeah, let's check our affinity chart now. Like I said, it may look crazy, but no, there are valid reasons to do this, like crazy stuff. Yeah. So yeah, now we could max out Bridget pretty quickly. Yeah, really quickly. We could get her to the next stage. But anyways, that's why you do this stuff. Sounds crazy, looks crazy. But again, this is why I do a lot of this grinding off. I think I'm going to do all the grinding off screens. You know, not necessarily like use these specials like 15, 20 times. Like no, but like kill a certain monster like 3, 4 times. I think I could do. You know, I'm trying to make it simple. Oh, and Bridget is by herself. I forgot about that. That actually makes this way easier for her to revive me. Because she's not, like, switching to Aegeon or like, some stupid crap like that. Like... Alright, I gotta take this one actually seriously. Can't... Okay, heal up first. Oh, I'm gonna take every advantage I can of this unique monster not fighting me. Holy shit, this thing's whipping my ass. Flame Bolt, let's go. Boom. Dang. Yeah, that tells you how that fight would have gone. Didn't take it seriously. Like I said, if I did not take that seriously, like, yeah, dead. Just straight dead. Okay, don't have Super Strength 2. Thought I had Super Strength 1, but maybe Aegeon has that. I don't have him in my party right now. So, gotta advance the main story to get it back. Alright, this one might be close. I still don't have access to chain attacks. Okay, we can actually knock him off the edge. I'm not even joking. I'm dead. Revive me so I can throw in Mithra real quick. Oh, I can't throw in Mithra. If I can knock him off the edge, we win. I'm losing this. I can evade it attacks. Thank you, Mithra. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That counts. That unironically counts. Now, I didn't get any of the rewards for that. But it does count for killing it. So now I can, like before where I killed all the guys next to him, I can do that and then spawn him and fight him one-on-one. Yeah, again, I got no rewards for that. But he won't be there when I come back down, so that'll be the good thing. I guess some of these guys respawned up here. Oh, I never fought him. Yeah, I never fought him. Man, the cool scale of the Titans and all that, you just don't get in some of the areas. Like, oh, and wow, you can see the world tree from here. A little bit of graphical glitch on there. Still, the world tree is there. So yeah, let's progress kind of the main story, kind of see where it goes. Probably end it off pretty soon, but I do want to see what happens here. Let's get the side quest first. So he wants me to do launch combos, which is cool. It's fine. You know, break, topple, launch. After launch, there's smash. So again, it's trying to teach you the game. He's choking, so you give him water. Okay. Alright, so it's like a monster quest. Just kill some monsters, get some meat for your army. Yeah, pretty basic. I guess I've done that already. Or I have to, like, feed him. Or, let's see. Maybe not.
Conclusion.
Mick, mind cutting the veggies? good to me anyway. Then I think I'll get to the meat. Oi! Mithra!
Huh?
What are you doing?
Preparing the meat, of course. Are your eyes not working or something?
I'll cut it out. Back away and don't touch anything.
What? But why? Seems like fun. Why don't I help, too?
Don't encourage her. You wouldn't talk that way if you knew the atrocities of Mithra's cooking.
Atrocities?
I wondered how this would look.
It does more damage to you than any artifice ever could.
Hey, watch it! Don't go around saying mean things like that.
Mithra.
Yeah?
Can I borrow you?
What is it? I'm about to help with dinner.
Laura, you too? Would you mind sparring with me, please?
I don't mind, but
Why don't I help with the cooking?
oh, well, all right then.
Thank goodness.
Surely it can't be that bad.
You could always try it out.
Ah, perhaps not.
Xenoblade X and Xenoblade 2 had some fun with cooking. Xenoblade 1 did a little bit of it, but it really wasn't that much. It was more like, oh yeah, this one character makes really good food, and it's like, this other character doesn't appreciate it. Anyways, again, keep in mind, Mithra's character development and how that relates to Xenoblade 2. If we get to the end, if I'm able to stream all the way to the end of the game, I will kind of explain it like just directly, like, you know, all the differences and stuff like that. Again, this game turned me from liking Pyra the most to liking Mithra the most, and it's like it's almost like it's not even close. But that's not to say I still don't like Pyra. Like, and again, Pyra is, well, she's not in this game, so just keep everything in mind. Again, I don't want to like explicitly say anything here or there, but just keep everything in mind. Like, as things progress, put like pieces together. I think you will appreciate this game when you start putting pieces together. That's why you should play Xenoblade 2 first, then play Torna, and then honestly, if you got the time for it, play Xenoblade 2 again. And it's like she's a totally different character at that point. Like, with all that in mind, she's a totally different character. Mithra is, and Pyra to an extent. Alright, I think we'll probably end it off here. I'll do some exploring and some grinding. There's some things I need to do. Maybe we'll do the little campsite here. There's probably a little conversation to go. Yep, there is. So we'll go through the little conversation here. So yeah, I think we'll probably end it here. Um, like I said, I'll do some grinding off screen. I think that flows a little bit better from the main story. It can be quite difficult to keep up if you're not the one actually controlling these characters and stuff like that. Like if I do all this grinding and just show it on screen, it's like, look, it's gonna be half the game. And it's not necessarily grinding per se, like what you would, like, oh, you end up with a story mode barricade. I can't progress. I need to grind a bunch. It's like, it's not pointless grinding. It's like grinding for a purpose. So, like, I'm grinding to upgrade these characters and stuff like that. So there is a reason for it. Penicillin. So yeah, no, I think I prefer to do some of that off screen. Plus, it's a little bit chill. I don't have to like talk about every little thing I do, as well. So I think it's a little bit better for me personally if I can just do the grinding off screen, and I don't feel like I have to fill in all these gaps and everything like that. And so yeah, I think it'll be everyone's benefit if I do something like that, and then we can just hit the main story and kind of hit the big story beats. Or like if there's like really cool like unique boss fights and stuff like that, like non-mandatory fights, I'll do those too. If I remember, like if it's something really cool. But yeah, no, I think let's do some little upgrades here and there. Um,
Watch for this one later.
okay, so I don't have all my characters here, so that makes it a little challenging. Just kind of lowering the recharge costs, like the turns needed to recharge. Okay. I'd say that would work for Jin. Lower the critical rate, but we're still high damage. We'll lower the block rate, but we'll be higher damage too. That's pretty good. Oh wait, okay, so some of them have special effects, but not really. Agility, luck. Yeah, no, I think we did pretty much everything, so that's good. Yeah, no, we're good there. We did our little upgrades. We don't have all the characters now, so. But yeah, no, I'll do a little bit of grinding off screen. Hopefully that will be for a better viewing experience. I kind of realized that was not a great idea to just go like, some of these side quests. Some of them are cool and all, but you know, some of them are just kind of basic quests, like super basic, not anything super important. You know, I don't think you really get to these important quests until later on. So I'm good with doing that off screen. I don't feel bad about that. So yeah, no, I think we'll do some more Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. Do some more of that. 9 hours into the game. I'd have to look at an old save file, which I don't think it can because it's on New Game Plus. But like I said, I thought it was 30 hours, but maybe it's more like 50 or 60 hours. But maybe it is 30 hours. I don't know. I know you don't have to max out your characters and all that. That's kind of like New Game Plus territory. But yeah, no, I think that's gonna be it today for this game, and I hope to see you for another stream. Well, all right, thank you, and